Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of DDTS, episode 328. Back with another YouTube video today. Hope y'all are doing good. I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. I'm blessed. I'm highly favored. I'm here to see another day. I didn't know what I wanted to post. I didn't know what I wanted to do a video on. I didn't know what I wanted to blog about. I think that's pretty natural. Um, so I'm basically gonna mix it up a bit. I'm gonna mix it up a bit. I'm gonna give y'all an update on me, what's in store for me, what I have coming up, what I have planned. And basically, I'm going to talk about some real life issues as well regarding me. And I'm going to talk about some topics that, situations and problems in society that, that needs to be discussed that I feel like don't nobody want to touch on because basically they're scared to touch on it or they don't want to touch on it because of a certain reason. Now, if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe button, and that notification bell. So whenever I have a video uploaded, you can just click on it and start watching and you will get notified. Now, I bet you probably wondering, why do I be coming outside to do my content? Well, I like nature. I like nature, and to me, it's very more peaceful and it's very more quiet, even though I have my own room. But I like the nature, and I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all in on a little something. Even though I give advice to even though I give people's advice, and even though I tell people's the right stuff, what is important that they need to know. Do I follow my own advice? I do at times. And at times I feel like if I follow my advice, what will happen, how that's gonna affect me. I look at it as long as I can help other people's, and if they feel so confident in me, if they feel like if they feel like my words is helping them, my videos is helping them, my inspiration is helping them, if I feel like I'm inspiring people, I'm happy to hear that. I think it's a wonderful ideal. I think it's a wonderful thing. And I think that's what it should be. Like, even though if you give people's advice, it doesn't mean that that's giving the advice gonna follow their own advice, because they might have advice for their own self that may work for them. But I'm finna go ahead and tell you some stuff about me that I have experienced that I might not have mentioned in the past to me, that I do not like talking about. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be very detailed on it because it's some things, it's some situations and some experiences that I've been through, that I faced situations. Um, I faced a lot. I faced a lot in the past, and I'm still facing a lot now. You know, have you ever been in a situation where you have people's lying on your name. You have people's lying on your name. You have people's telling stories about you that you know that is not true, that you haven't even heard before. And another thing, and no matter what you do in life, even if you are a grown up, even if you are a child that is transitioning into a grown up, and you are doing this, bugs trying to bother me. Nope, I might get stung, but hey, no matter what you try to do in life, like you want to do the right thing, you trying to do the right thing that's for you. You're trying to make a name out of yourself. You're trying to be successful. You're trying to stay to yourself. You're trying to do what is best for you, what you always wanted to do. But then you have peoples that is close to you, like family and friends, that say that they believe in you, that say they support you and all this and that. But have you ever felt like words is one thing, but the actions is another? Saying it is one thing, but the action is another, you know? Because I've, quite frankly, I've been through that situation. Quite frankly, I'm still going through that situation a little bit, not as much. It is not as bad. I'm not going to drag anybody in anything, but I felt for a very long time, you know, about a bunch of things. Like people say that they're happy for you. People say that they support you. People say that they want to see you make it. Okay, they're saying it, but what about doing it? What about showing the support? How you gonna say that? How are you as a person, a friend, or anybody? How are you as an individual gonna say, I support you, I'm gonna be there for you, I wanna see you make it, you can do this, just keep thriving and thriving and thriving? But better yet, it's not everybody. It's not everybody out there. It's not everybody in this world that's not like that. It's actually peoples that really wants to see you make it and thrive. What I'm trying to say is some peoples that say they want to see you thrive, they want to see you make it, they want to see you successful, they want to see you be the best thing that you can be. Some of them are the same ones that want to see you fail. They don't want to see you make it. They don't want to see you be the best that you can be at any given point. They want to see you fall. They want to see you collapse. They want to see you have a withdrawal, have a dry spell. So what? So they can talk negative about you. So they can, brag about you, or what type of failure you have become, or what you have done, that you shouldn't have done this, that you shouldn't have done that. Well, basically, I see it as some of the things that we as individuals go through in life, some of the emotions that we go through in life, some of the obstacles that we go through in life is because even we was not given the support that we needed back in the day when we were coming up. Even some of us was not shown the love that we needed or affection that we needed coming up. We never had, or it could have been like, us as individuals, we might not have had that attention. Excuse me, y'all, that's the bus. We could have not, we could have been the type that we never had that, we never had that childhood or or prospect that, you know you as a young individual, like a child, anybody's supposed to have because of basically how we was raised and how we was taught and everything and how we was brought up. I hope I'm making sense out of this, and I hope I'm not being negative. I hope I'm not um being shady, because I'm not. I'm being real. And because I've never been the type to put, a lot out, you know. And I'm not going to do that in this video. I'm just going to be respectful. I'm just going to be, you know, I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it real, though. And that's how I felt. That's how I've been feeling for a very long time. You know, being in a situation where you feel like you are cared about, where you are loved, where you are appreciated, where you feel like you're not doing enough, it hurts to the core at times. Am I feeling like that now? I'm feeling 50-50. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm blessed. I'm here making another video. I'm making another content video. I know I probably talk about this a lot of times, but I try to switch it up because a bunch of peoples, I feel like they don't get the recognition, they don't get the healing that, that they deserve, that you deserve, what you've been through in life. And it shouldn't be that way, but it is. It's just a lot of mixtures and a lot of things that that we can't control in our life, in our paths, that causes us to go through destruction. We all go through things that causes us to do different things in life, where it's drink, where it's smoke, where you go through a deep path, have mental health, illness, all that. Because me being a part of the Black community, I'm going to tell you this. I love being a part of the Black community. I love being Black. I wouldn't change being Black for nothing. I'm not ashamed of being Black, because being Black is more than just a color. Being Black and being part of the Black community means that we come from a legacy. We come from greatness. We come from uniqueness. We come from so much all over the world as being a Black individual, a Black American. And just like peoples of color, they are unique as well. And that's why us of the Black community and peoples of color, we are unique. That's why half of us of the Black community and a lot of us and half of us of peoples of color can relate on a bunch of stuff, because we have experienced so much discrimination, racism, gender, all that, being unalived. It's just a lot to go through. And you can be a part of a community and still you feel that it's not enough. Because I'm finna tell y'all something. Something that happened to me years and years ago when I was real little. A situation that I had dealt with for years. I have put that behind me. I have put it behind me. I barely talk about it. I barely bring it up. But I'm not going to bring it up, but I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to say this. That situation that happened that I went through, it caused me so much pain, and it caused me wanting to one time unalive myself, take myself out of the equation, because I haven't had that happen to me before. And me being a young individual child as I was, having that happen, it basically, it was traumatizing for me. Like now, I don't think about it too much. Like, it's in the past. And that basically has something to basically do with my orientation, if you know what I mean. Now, I bet y'all probably wondering, if that happened to me, would I be like I am now? And the answer to that is yes. Even if it didn't go down the way it did, I still would feel the way I feel, be attracted to what I'm attracted to. I'm not going to lie to you about that. But it made me stronger. It made me stronger on some things. After that, I still dealt with things. And I admit to y'all, I'm not as strong as a bunch of people. I know while I do my content, for those of you that know, I know, y'all probably think that I'm strong, that I'm very unique. I'm strong in some cases, but in the long run, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm a man, and I cry. I get emotional. I cry when I have so much going on. Sometimes when I'm overwhelmed, I cry. I cry. I pray to the good Lord. I be wanting to talk to my friends. I talk to my friends. I talk to my significant other. Talk to the people that's going to help me through what I'm going through, situation and all. Because we as peoples, we deal with things differently. And what really hurts is, like, in the black community, and peoples of color, black peoples, us black Americans and peoples of color, if you are a black man, if you want to express your emotions, if you cry one time, express your emotions one time, if you are a black man and a man of color, people of color, black men and women, especially these men, black men, us as black men, and us and men of color, if we express our emotion, if we break down and cry because we're going through so much and we feel so overwhelmed, we cry and this and that the third, oh, we weak, we need to man up, stop being this, stop doing that, you weak, man up. Well, let me tell you something. Just because a grown man cries does not make us weak, does not make him weak. It means that he has emotion. That means a man can be vulnerable. A man can have any feeling that he wants to have. Just like a woman, just like a black woman, just like a woman of color. Everybody. I love everyone. But the thing is, love the peoples that's going to love you the same way, and give peoples the same energy that they give you. Because sometimes being nice just does not get you anywhere. You can be nice, you can be respectful, you can do all that. But sometimes people want to walk over there, they want to look over there, They don't care. You have some peoples that want you to put everything that you got going on, put the problems that you got going on with yourself in your life aside, and they expect you to jump to their defense, jump to what they got going on, like what you got going on does not matter. And it's crazy. I didn't know what I wanted to post on here, y'all, so that's why I'm doing this. And another thing, YouTube. I love doing YouTube. I'm a small YouTuber, hoping to become bigger and hoping to expand and help people around the world. And I'm hoping that I can continue to help everybody that supports me in the YouTube business, the group that I'm in, my friends, my family, everybody. Because I love each and every one of you that has watched my videos, that has inspired me, that has given me so much positivity, love, everything. Because I wouldn't change it for anything or for nobody. And I love tremendously what I do. So I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not the strong D. I'm not the strong DeAndre that y'all know. I'm not strong. I'm not strong. I'm not tough. I'm not tough like individuals are. I'm not tough. I'm not weak. I'm in between. I know me. I know myself. I'm tough enough to know what is right and what is wrong and what I can take and what I can't take. But what I refuse is to let anybody or anyone or their words run over me and how I feel about certain things and speaking the truth. I'm basically gonna put it in that words and context. Because the society we live in, the society that we live in, things is just a mess. And like when I said in my last video about that comedian talking about Puerto Rico and that it's a trash island, and how he was talking about the Latinos and how he was talking about blacks, peoples of color. Y'all remember the last video I did. And I also discussed how could peoples of color and black individuals in our community, half of us could portray and vote for an individual that is not going to do anything for our country but make it worse than it already is. How could you vote for an individual who has a record? And how can these peoples that are in the mix of that in the political world, because y'all know I don't like politics, I don't talk about it. How could these peoples that is affiliated with the political status, that is in charge of who can run and who can't run, how can those peoples give this individual chance after chance to run when he has counts, when he has done so many cruel stuff to peoples, when he has disrespected women, touching women inappropriately, bravery, if I may say, and this and that, the third. And the peoples of our communities, the black and the brown, and peoples of color, Hispanics as well. How could some of you of the black community and the brown community and the Hispanic community vote for and choose to portray the community, your own community, when it needs you the most? Because, like what plenty of people have said, I don't care how many rallies you go to, I don't care how many Trump rallies you go to, peoples, black peoples, my community, who's voting for Trump, the Hispanic community, who's voting for Trump. I don't care how many rallies you going through, that you go to of Trump. I don't care how many rallies you go through of Trump. I don't care. I don't care how many rallies you go to. They will not accept you. You will not be accepted. They will not accept you. They're going to laugh in your face. And they're going to laugh behind your back. They will not accept you. If my community, if the black and peoples of color have not learned about peoples being at these Trump rallies and they getting attacked and jumped by these other peoples that are not of our community at these Trump rallies, basically tells you, that should have told you something then. They will never accept you. Stop coloring y'all eyes. Stop sucking up to these Uncle Toms and Uncle Ruckuses, because they will not accept you. Y'all want to quit being peoples of color and y'all want to quit being black for what? For a community that will not accept y'all, for a rally that will not accept y'all, for these TP supporters that will not accept y'all, some of y'all in my community and of the Hispanic community, peoples of color, they will not accept y'all. For y'all that is voting for this individual, y'all will not get accepted. They will never accept you. I don't care how many peoples you try to portray in your community and do and humiliate yourself. They will never accept you. You will never be accepted by these peoples. And y'all keep humiliating y'all selves when y'all keep going to these rallies. And you're not coming to the defense. Y'all are not coming to the defense of your own community when these peoples talking bad about our communities. Y'all just sitting there laughing like you don't care. Like you ashamed of your own community. I understand our community can have problems. I understand peoples in our community needs to do better. But at the end of the day, your own community needs you more than a community that does not care about you at all. So resonate with that. Just resonate with it. And I'm going to tell you another thing. I know a bunch of peoples is not for Kamala, and I know a bunch of peoples is definitely not for Trump. I'm just saying, I'm going to vote for who I want to vote for, who I see fit. And I'm not voting for Trump. I'm not. I'm just going to go in and tell you that right now. But just think about what I said. I ain't trying to be mean nor shady. I'm trying to be real and let y'all know. Stop being these people's puppets. And stop letting people tell you how to live your life, what you should do with your life, where you can go, where you can't go. I'm done with that. It's time for you to live your own life just like I am. Live your truth, live your life, live how you want to live it. Be happy with who you want to be happy with, because quite frankly, that's what I am intending to do now. So, with that being said, that's all I had to say on that note. I wanted to tell you this. I'm going to do some reaction videos later on today or tonight or sometime when I get myself together, situated. And also, y'all, I got some projects coming up. I think it'll be safe to say that me and my significant other, we are um allegedly supposed to um reacquaint in Thanksgiving week. Me and my significant other, we're gonna requaint. We're gonna, like what I told you, we're gonna see each other, and quite frankly, we're gonna do some content. We're gonna do some vlogging. We're gonna do some reviews. We're gonna do some mukbangs. We're gonna do a lot of stuff. That's what I wanted to tell y'all. That's in the future, and that's coming up possibly next month, allegedly. But I will keep you updated on that, because I know y'all probably been curious, because I'm just ready to basically show y'all and not let y'all be in suspense. So, what do y'all think of my video? Like, comment, and subscribe and share if you like this video. Thank y'all for watching. And I really want to say I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in on this wonderful Wednesday. I love y'all and have a wonderful Wednesday. Love y'all. Bye bye.